So we're going to talk about protection for the feet. Now, we all know that we should be wearing comfortable shoes that accommodate our foot shape, but sometimes we like to wear shoes that look aesthetically pleasing, and this might result in corns to the side of the toe. It might result in some bursa on the top of the toe, some skin discoloration and calluses to the top of the toe. If we're doing a lot of hiking and walking, we can get extra hard skin here, and sometimes we can get a little bit of bruising to the heel or the forefoot. So I'm just going to talk about what these products are used for and where on the foot we would use them. So here are toe pads. So we're going, and there's a little instruction of how to use them and a simple little picture on the top of how you could possibly use it as well. So commonly in the clinic we see corns, hard corns on the outside of the toe. We also see soft corns in between the toes, and then we also see bursa and calluses on the top of the other toes as well. So these are a great little useful sticker to use for your feet, and they weigh nothing, so you can keep a few in your bag or your car. So this is the little instructions, and it shows you all the way that you can possibly use these types of stickers. And inside, there's quite a lot inside here. I'll just show you how many. That's how many comes in a packet, so there's quite a few. So I'll just keep a few to the side so that you can see how I would use them. Back inside again, so we don't cause any mess inside. Okay, so let's use this little one. Everybody says they have a different shape. Some people say pirate hat, some people spaceship. So what we're going to do here onto the toe is that you'd never want to cover the toenail. Okay, you always want the toenail to be able to breathe. So say you have a little corn on the outside of your toe here, you would place this just here where you have that little corn from the tight shoe here, and it helps to distribute the pressure and stop that corn from happening, and it really doesn't take up any space, so it won't make the shoe even tighter and press on your toe. And you'll also notice that at no time does the sticker go all the way around the toe, because we never want to put anything around the toe that could potentially stop the circulation. So that's how we would use it on the fifth toe. In between the toes, so sometimes we can have soft corns between the fifth and the fourth toe, or the third and the fourth. That's the most common area to get it. And what we like to do is, a soft corn looks white and rubbery inside, and it's actually extremely painful. So say you had the soft corn on the fourth toe down here in the cleft, we wouldn't cover that part with this pad, because that would make it even more moist, even give a fungal or a bacterial infection. So what you want to do is you want to use the sticker on the other toe, so that when these two toes press too hard together, there is a soft padding between the two. So you take the little sticker off and you would put it, so say if you had it on the fourth toe, on the inside of the fourth toe, we're going to want to put the sticker in between the third and the fourth toe. If I can show you like this and bring it round like that. So you notice we put it on the third toe, even though it would be the fourth toe that would have this white, rubbery, very painful hard corn. That keeps the two spaced away from each other. So that's how you would use it on a soft corn, not on the soft corn, but in the correlating part of the other toe that is pressing, that gives the soft corn. Then there is a problem sometimes if you have long toes. So different parts of the world have different foot shapes. Some countries, some areas of the world will have longer toes, some will have shorter toes, some will have square feet, triangle feet, rectangle feet. So those areas that have long toes, when it comes to wearing stockings and socks and footwear, the toes can retract a little bit, and this can rub on the top of the shoe or the stocking, the tights, the socks. Also, if you wear a lot of high heels with stockings as well, it can help to retract the toes and create this blemish, skin discoloration, finally callus, and potentially a corn on the top. So we would use the pad Again, we never want to cover the toenail. So we would put this little sticker, if I can show you here, put the little sticker just behind the toenail, and we bring it round again, just like that, and just like this. Perfection. And you can see it here on this third toe. And again, we never want to cover the toe. There's always going to be a space for the circulation. So these aren't long enough to wrap around a toe. And that's how it would look on the top to protect that little toe. So cabin crew, anybody that has to wear tight shoes, anybody with long toes, men, women, children normally don't have these problems because they always wear good fitting school shoes most of the time. So they don't really have any problems like this. It's really for adult male and female. And we're seeing more males with this problem on the outside here because of the fashionable shoes for business dress shoes are very tight and pointy. So we're seeing problems here these days, more men with women actually for this one. So this helps to protect so you can continue to wear the shoe that you wish to do so. So that's how you would use it on the toes. Now let's move on so that we can use the long pads. So let's open this up. I'll move this to the side so we know which one we're going to use. I love all our packaging. It's all recycled paper, so we don't waste paper. Here again is the way that you would use the stickers. And let's have a little look. You can see the amount of stickers that you have inside the pack. It's a lot. Here you go. But I'm just going to take out a few just to show you. I'll put the rest away so we don't make a mess. And the instructions back inside again. So the long pad. So tennis players, squash players, long distance runners, or if you're wearing those that wear high heel shoes, it can cause blisters and hematomas here on the foot, especially football players as well. They get a lot of callus. And if you're going back to playing football and you haven't played it for a long time, this may give you blisters or hematomas at the side of the toes. So we would use this sticker, and what you do is if you just have hard skin here and here, we want to make sure there's an equal amount on each side of the sticker. So just place it along the sides here. Oh, that's lovely, especially for hikers. This takes up no distance. And something interesting about these pads, these have been up to the summit of Everest. They have been across the pole from east to west. So we've had adventurers that have taken our products with them because they are extremely light, and our adventurers would even remove all the packaging of their food that they take with them to lower any gram that they can possibly do for their adventure. So these are extremely light, so they can go into your bag for adventures. Some people also get this line of hard skin that can burn the foot as well, and that's what happens when the foot begins to splay. So we would actually, hopefully if you would come into the clinic, we would fix that by fixing the structure of your forefoot. But in the meantime, before doing that, if you were wearing shoes where it puts pressure on the front of your foot, or you're an athlete and you get a burning sensation here from where the hard skin can build a perfect little line between the first and second metatarsal head, you would use this pad, making sure it's got equal distance. It's normally a few millimeters in a perfect line through here. So you'd make sure that when you put the pad on, there's enough distance on each side, left and right, of that pad, and that fits perfectly there. Shoes. Nobody has equal leg lengths. Everybody has one foot a little bit bigger than the other. The same as the hands. Everybody has one hand that has slightly bigger fingers than the other. It's normal. But on the smaller shoe, sometimes the smaller foot, the shoe can wiggle a little bit up and down inside the shoe. So that can give a blister. Also, on the bigger foot, sometimes it can press a little bit too hard on the shoe and give you a blister. If you're a hiker, if you do anything that annoys the back of your heel, sometimes when we put a new orthotic in the shoe, it can annoy the back of the heel as well for the first week. So you would use this pad on the back of your foot. We always want these stickers to be stuck to the skin, and they are hypoallergenic, so they're fantastic for not giving too much of a stress onto the skin. but there will always be some stress on the skin when you put something onto the skin. This is where I used the sticker. I went to Motion Gate wearing new trekking sandals a couple of weeks ago in Dubai. And where the stickers met on top, I got a little hotspot, I call it. So I never want to let a hotspot go and become a blister. So luckily I had my little pack and put it on the top here from where that sandal crossed over and pressed onto here. So that's how I used it myself the other day, and luckily I had them with me. So that is the long pads. And let me show you how to use the oval pads now. So these large oval pads, again on the back, that's how they look. And these are all the places you can put them. These are fantastic. I will show you these. Again, instructions come inside the packets here, all the different ways you can use the pads. Nice bunch of them here. I'll just take a few out and I'll put the rest away. We can stay organized. I'll put this here. Okay, so let me put this away as well. That's good. Okay, so this is quite a small model foot. You know, this is about an 8-year-old's foot, but obviously with an adult foot it would be larger. So bear that in mind when I'm showing you how to use this. Heel pain, if you put this little sticker on to the foot, and my little trick is to put tension onto the side of the pad and tension onto the side of the pad when you go to stick these, and again tension onto the pad when you go to stick these. You'll notice when I've stuck this, because it's a small foot, it's wrinkling at the sides, but with an adult foot that doesn't happen. And with a child's foot we would use a smaller size, but because this is really an adult sticker program, I'm showing you this on the smaller foot, but it doesn't wrinkle when you put it on an adult's foot because it's wider. And then when you go to put it on the forefoot, again, an adult's forefoot would be wider, so this will cover quite a lot of the foot here. I'll put it on top of the stickers that we have. If you wear high heel shoes, or you're getting chafing or a friction burn from the sole of your foot from sport, stop-start sport, like squash, tennis, badminton, this pad is fantastic. Or if you wear high heels and your feet are burning halfway through the event, this stops that. It's incredible stuff. So that's how you would use it there. You can also use it as an arch support, and I'll show you how you would do that. You stick it halfway under your arch, just here. And another tip that we do in the clinic is when you go to stick it, you don't just stick it on like this, anchor it from underneath, then really pull and lift that pad up over the top here to really lift the arch. And because these don't stretch, that is a fantastic arch support lift that you can just stick on the foot and then take it off later. And one other way you can use the pad is if you have Achilles tendonitis or Achilles bursa, and you just want some tension onto the area, because a lot of the time putting compression onto the area helps to stop it swelling so much. And if you can stop something swelling so much, it doesn't limit the movement so much and it doesn't hurt so much. So we would ask you to put this sticker on. And all of these stickers, you'll notice that they have a wider base and a skinnier top, almost like a round triangle. And so we would put the rounder base, the wider base, along the outside of the heel, the base of the heel like this, so it's got more of a grip. And then you would bring the rest of it. You would pull it really up and pull it taut as well, the same as the sides as well. You pull them nice and tight there to really put a lot of pressure onto the area to stop it swelling. So those are the large oval pads. And of course you could use them if you've got hiking boots and you have a high arch. So with a high arch here, if you've got high arches, a lot of the time this area will take a lot of pressure from boots, from shoes. And of course you will have discovered what shoes fit you the best these days, but there will always be something that puts pressure on the top here and chafes the skin. and that would be a perfect pad to put onto the top of this high arched foot, that little sticker there. And that's how you would use all of these gorgeous stickers. They're really difficult to take off inside the shoe, so they work differently. The sock and the shoe can glide over it. It's not like some other stickers that catch on the sock and then that sticker would eventually rub off. This stuff does not create any, a very low amount of friction with the sock, so the sock can go up and over it. So they work really well for hikers or endurance adventurers, that sort of thing. So that's how you would use the toe pads, the long pads and the oval pads onto the foot. So I hope you enjoyed the video and learned something new today about how to use these stickers for the feet. See you next time in the next video.